Hello to all my friends out there. Hi, you guys. Well, I hope everyone is doing okay. This has been the best candle. I got it at the thrift store. I'm really getting my money's worth out of it. Okay, here we go. Buy and store basic food when funds are low. Don't go hungry. So today I bought some marked down hamburger buns at, these are really good, at Ralph's. I have this really nice Ralph's by my house, and I'm thinking, why aren't you shopping at Ralph's? Ralph's is good. When I used to have this really bad car, I used to pray I could go to Ralph's. My car just wouldn't make it. I had this really crummy car, and all my cars were ready to drop their transmissions. It was a lot better than no car, I'll tell you that. Okay, so I will make two and I will freeze one. And I think I'll put, basic food, like what? Well, like real food, not fake food. Okay, we know they want us to eat less meat. We all know that, right? So now they're coming out with this life extension thing. You know, if you want to live longer, eat plants, right? And basically they kind of look like they've been starving. And so I was doing it. So we just have some hamburgers and some cheese, and I'll just melt this real quick. And I thought, you know, I have been healthy all my life, and this makes me feel horrible. That's a bad sign. So like what natural food? Okay, eggs laid by chickens. Real eggs, the round kind, 12 in a carton. Hamburgers, 1 pound, that is 4 servings. So we have eggs, 12 eggs, 6 servings, hamburger, 1 pound, 4 servings. Those are quarter pound. You know, I have to wonder about those quarter pound hamburgers. How come my quarter pound hamburgers look a lot bigger? Okay, and small canned hams in the stockpile, 4 servings. More if you just want to make a sandwich. I like to bake them and, you know, put barbecue sauce on them. Let me see the ingredients. Where are the ingredients? They say if you want to see its real ingredients: ham cured with water, sugar, and then starts the chemicals, ending with smoke flavoring. And then number 4, 1 pound bacon. You get 16 to 20 slices, around 8 servings. So that's about 20 servings of food, real food. I mean, relatively real food. Then potatoes, rice, sweet potatoes, and I started stock up on squash. They're not the cheapest. They're over $4, but they last a long time. Ooh, my cheeseburgers look good. So my hamburger was $1 a portion. And I wrote somewhere what my hamburger buns were 14 cents each. And so I will just cool one, and then I will, I'll cool one and then I'll eat one tonight. I think if we persist in this fake food eating, we're going to be sorry. That's what I think. And it's more expensive, so I'll just cool this one. And then I bought another thing that lasts forever, is sweet potatoes. So I bought this one one day, I don't know where. So that is a real sweet potato grown out of the ground. Now that is another thing that's not the cheapest, but it's real. That's a real sweet potato. So I kind of had to have sweet potatoes. Uh-oh. I wanted to mention that too. What did I do with my homemade butter? This is key. Oh, good. I found my radishes. I was so mad. I thought something ate my radishes. They aren't the biggest radishes. I'll show you in a minute. Let me see. Where's my butter? Oh, this is annoying. You know, I spent so much time cleaning my refrigerator so I could find stuff. I still can't find. Oh my God. Oh my God. Maybe I took it out. Oh, it's not that easy of a hard. It's not hard to store. Okay, I cannot find my homemade butter. Oh, that makes me so mad. All right, well, I save a little butter in here. Like, I save every little piece of butter. So I have butter balls. This was a butter ball. We'll have that tonight. But you guys saw me make the butter. Then let me wash my radishes because I'm going to eat this right now. I went out to get my radishes because I couldn't remember. I brought them in because these two little radishes, something ate the tops off. I have, I think it might be squirrels, I'm not sure. So here I had to buy celery. You know, I bought the tray, the veggie tray, and it comes with a really good ranch dressing. So these are real. And then I made real peanut butter out of peanuts. And I took these out because I wanted to show you. I bought a package of peanuts. I think it was at Dollar Tree, and this is my homemade peanut butter. Now I can't find my peanuts. Okay, well, oh, here they are. This makes a nice little batch of peanut butter. You just remove the shells. You don't have to remove the skin. Bake them 250, turn halfway for 10 minutes each side, and then rub them between a kitchen towel, and then just blend them like crazy in your blender and add a tablespoon of butter, and you're going to get a very nice batch of peanut butter, real peanut butter. Okay, now I have some of these in the stockpile. So I bought these a while back. These are good on like hamburgers with barbecue sauce. But I want to cease buying that kind of stuff and just right now try to eliminate processed food altogether because it's cheaper. I want, you know, there's been these, I've been watching prophecy channels, and they say, you know, beware of food. So I'm not living in fear of food, but I do want to be careful. This one's going to be a good one. Yum. You don't know how much effort I went. I kill myself. It's easier than foraging for food. This one's actually pretty good too. This is the best tea. I used to get the best kind of tea at the dollar stores, and this one was really good, and I didn't think it was going to be, and it was. It is blueberry black tea. It's really good. I'm surprised. Okay, so this is pretty good. So this is a cheap hamburger, less than $1.50. Eggs, hamburgers, small canned ham, and bacon. And so then if you stop eating a lot of processed food, you're going to feel better. That's the thing I noticed when I was going for more veggies, is it was higher in carbs, which is not good for me. Okay, sandwiches with a small fruit or a small vegetable. So I found a good sandwich. 2 egg whites, and beat with a little milk, and then I used a butter ball. I melted that. I put the egg whites in. I put the 2 pieces of bacon bits, and then I made my cheese on one side of my burger, and I put so it was egg whites, bacon bits, fry in butter, 1 sliced cheese, and a hamburger bun. And that's also cheaper now. If you get the cheapest bacon or breakfast sandwich, now those are pretty safe. That's a real egg, it's a piece of cheese and bread, but it's about $3, where homemade is way cheaper. Okay, so small fruit and small vegetable. So now, if I was really hungry, I could go to my stockpile and I could, these are probably the best soups for the money, and I could have some soup with a sandwich. And then I could get some Vienna sausages, some sardines, and some tuna. So I posted a good video by Sharon Johnson and it was her sardines and rice, and then I did my sardines and rice. And so I saved a little bowl of sticky rice. Now this is really good. It's like rice pudding, but all it is you cook rice down until the water is gone, about 1/3 cup. That's why I have some left. You pour some coconut milk mixed with sugar on top, and you're not going to starve. All right. So now, I mentioned to you that I had some like what kind of food could go out of whack? Well, one thing that could go out of whack might be dairy. And I mentioned to you guys that I made some cheese out of some non-fat Walmart milk, and it was awful. But I also made this large container of homemade yogurt. So it's cheaper to make your yogurt homemade. And you know, when you're making it, I think shelf-stable milk from Dollar Tree is about the same price as evaporated milk. So you have, if something happens to the cheese, you have your own milk. I think the trick is get the one with the longest expiration. And then this was cashew milk. So this was one of the best nut milks I ever made. Unfortunately, I stocked up on a lot of cashews. And it's so easy to make. Just grind your cashews a couple of times. It takes a while. Make sure you get them way ground down, but not to the point it turns into cashew butter. And then start adding your milk. That was about 4 cups out of about 3/4 of a cup of cashews. And there's a sludge on the bottom that I could make more. I could eat that on my cereal. But I want to change I want to turn my cereal into an egg sandwich. I think it's healthier and more nutritious. First of all, I don't want to be eating every 2 hours. I want to eat a couple of times a day. I don't want to get hungry. That's annoying. And also, one good thing to stockpile is this coconut milk in case something happens with the animal food. The thing that is going to keep us the safest is a stockpile. Okay, so with this eggs, hamburger, small ham, and bacon, I could have had a hamburger and cheese, ham sandwich, and cheese. So last month I bought sandwiches for $1.25. My sandwiches are $1.25 and they're much better. So I have one sandwich to go in the freezer. Ham and cheese, I bought those frozen. That costs less. I bake my canned hams. They taste better. Eggs and bacon with toast, or eggs and bacon sandwich, eggs and ham with toast. And then I am going to be adding avocado and bananas. So, okay, avocados are pretty expensive, but it's real. It came off the avocado tree. And then I buy a fruit marked down, real fruit. So I am going to buy food storage because that's for like an emergency. Okay, I bought the hamburger buns for $1.15 then. I noticed Ralph's had these pork tenderloins for $4.32. So I cut that in 4 pieces, and then when I get around to eating it, that is about $1 a portion. I bought cookies for $3.99. I just discovered these. 12 for $3.99 from Ralph's, fresh baked every day. I think it's cheaper to buy them. And then I have them with my tea. And then the celery was $1.99, but I have 2 celery plants going in my backyard, so that is awesome. Okay, now, so there's these prophecies, beware, mainly they're saying meat and maybe dairy. So one of the things that can make sure is, one of the things that could happen is maybe on lunch meat, but so no fake food, including meat. And so then if something happens, well, we have stockpiled safe dairy. We can make peanut butter, eggs, and get the longest best buy. And we can make cheese, cottage cheese, cream cheese, and butter if we have milk. So that's the most important thing, one of the things to stockpile. And then to make everything we possibly can homemade. Like what's in my peanut butter? Peanut butter. Okay, now they're saying watch out for poison spiders, like biologic terror attacks. Well, I do know one thing about spiders. Like out here, we have brown recluse spiders, and every once in a while, someone I know is bitten by one. But they're saying these spiders are really deadly. These spiders are going to be really deadly. But if you put activated charcoal, everybody should have that in the house anyway. And you put it half activated charcoal, half water, and you put that on your spider bite, it will draw the poison out. And I learned that at the Adventist church. Okay, now a quick word about the grid down. How do we know it's a real grid down? How do we know they're not just telling us that? You know, well, we don't. So even if it's real or not and the grid is down, we want to stockpile food and water. Okay, now another pandemic. So okay, we pretty much know that we have to stay close to home and out of crowds. Do I think another one's coming? Of course. It was a very successful pandemic. And so I have to say, do I have toilet paper, and can I be comfortable in my own house? Like, okay, this time, okay, the last time I thought I will go crazy cooped up in the house, but what I'm endeavoring to do is make my house more comfortable. So if I have to stay in my house, I'm going to be more comfortable. And so in a few months, it's going to be 6 months, or a few weeks, it's going to be 6 months at the gym. And I'm not lying to you. Today I'm thinking, this is such a drag. I don't want to do this. But I think working out is a lot safer than vegetarianism if you've been a meat eater all your life. I'm not saying go crazy, But if you're used to eating dairy and meat and cheese, you're going to be very miserable. And like I felt absolutely awful, and it aggravated my insomnia too. Whereas this is reasonable, the food is real, and that's it for tonight. Okay, you guys, please like, comment, and subscribe, and God bless you all. Check out my X, Rhoda Stone X.